So during this Essentials training course, you've been exposed to a lot of different subjects in iPhone development. We've seen Objective-C, we've explored the tools, you've seen patterns like MVC, delegation, and memory management. You've seen tables and navigation, pickers, toolbars and tab bars, image pickers, even worked with animation and audio. And the question is, of course, well, what now? Now you've got the basics, where do you go from here? Well, really, I think it's a good time to re-inspect the iPhone Developer Center and the enormous amount of content that is available there. The two things that I think it's worthwhile for every iPhone developer to know very well are the iPhone Programming Guide and the iPhone HIG, or Human Interface Guidelines. So if you're in the iPhone Dev Center and you go to the iPhone Reference Library, you will find an enormous amount of documentation. There's just hundreds of documents, thousands of pages you could potentially read. But what you'll find in the resources is there's a section called Guides, which in itself has, currently as I'm looking at it, 106 documents. These can be filtered down a little bit more if you're into something particularly specific, such as if I might select the general and the user experience ones, I'll get a few less, and what I'll see in there will include the iPhone Human Interface Guidelines document, which again, you want to read this not as a just dip in, dip out reference guide, but you actually want to read this. It's, again, only 120, 130 pages, but very worthwhile stuff in there. And then the iPhone Application Programming Guide, which as a single reference is very, very good in terms of the details that it'll give you. Both of these are available in an HTML format and can be downloaded as a PDF on the top right of the screen when you look at them, and definitely documents that you should take a look at. Back again in the developer connection, there's also a whole bunch of sample code, which as of right now is about 68 different documents. These are downloadable zip files that will allow you to just explore different Xcode projects, experimenting with just different aspects of the interface and with things that you can do with the iPhone. And of course, if you know by this time that there's something particular that you want to explore, such as the map kit or working with locations or push notification or core data, then of course there's a remarkable amount of content here on the iPhone Reference Library to work with.